Hey everyone, we're the TheFineBros, the creators of MyMusic.
It has been an incredible year creating the first season of this innovative show. Made even better thanks to all of you guys, the fans, embracing everything we experimented with this year to make a sitcom that you fully get to be a part of.
We went to such great lengths to make this feel like it's a show that is happening in real time in real life, including never dropping the curtain or breaking the fourth wall, which means you know nothing about what it took to create all of this for you. But that changes today.
What you're about to watch is the first of many featurettes on the making of the first season of MyMusic. For the first time, letting you guys see the behind the scenes of our interactive series.
We'll be releasing a new featurette every Sunday, so be sure to keep coming back to see things like interviews with the cast, audition footage, and much more.
We hope to be back with season 2 of MyMusic sometime later this year, but in the meantime, we hope you enjoyed these videos. They're almost like turning the channel into a DVD full of extras all the way until we come back.
So here's the first featurette that's full of footage and interviews talking about the scope of the project back when we shot the first 18 episodes of the web series in February last year.
We'll see you again next week, and thanks once again for watching and supporting the whole MyMusic family this year.
Rat protector, take him to the rats.
Cut. I'm Rafi Fine.
And I'm Betty Fine, and we're the TheFineBros.
Yes, and we directed MyMusic.
We did.
Action, 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 action.
Way early on, we were making feature films. Originally, it was with just action figures. Over 7-some years of being online and making content, we went from making features and putting out like 10-minute episodes of things. We broke up our features and we released them online. We then went into realizing we had to make sketch comedy and we have to make topical content. We have to make shows that we can shoot a bunch in a day. YouTube has proven that you can get massive audience off of these types of formats. And we basically went to YouTube and we're just like, we're gonna do something that nobody else has actually attempted to do, which is to do weekly scripted, long-form scripted content. And the idea is to do the first ever year-long show on YouTube that also can turn into its own like sitcom that people would be used to for television.
You know, when they told me what they wanted to do, I was like, man, nobody's done this before. Let's do it. Before we were actually doing it, you're trying to tell people like, okay, yeah, but we're gonna do an episode a week. And people are like, okay, yeah, so for like a month or like 6 weeks. It's like, no, like for the year. And they're like, oh my God, you guys are doing an episode a week for a year? It's like, we told you that was what we were gonna do.
It's funny. When you say, you know, a web series, you're like, okay, so whose house are we shooting this at? Or, you know, are we shooting this outside, blah, blah, blah.
Unfortunately, the reality has been the stigma's just there. Even when you make a TV-sized show, it may end up looked at as it's a TV-sized internet show versus it just being a show. And we hope that shows like this can help bring us into a new era.
Well, the great thing about YouTube and about the internet is the playing field is leveled, and you can watch, you know, an independent, cheaply made, quickly made piece of art, or you can watch a 3-seasoned arc story with multiple characters and big production values and big budgets and big guest stars, and they can all intermingle.
I've never really been involved with something of this like magnitude or scale as a YouTuber. I'm used to, you know, my own little green screen or, you know, maybe like a small set, but normally shooting wherever we can shoot. But this is kind of a game changer. I think this has all the potential in the world. I'm extremely excited to see how they edit it. It's gonna be like a TV show. It's not gonna feel or look like a YouTube series.
So I started on YouTube back in 2006, and people literally sat in their bedrooms, you know, filming in front of their computers. So now coming in here, so you have this set, you have different rooms, you have lights everywhere, you have 40 people on your crew.
We have 8 leads with many background or many like extra characters. Each person probably has at least 6 looks, about 42 looks, plus probably another 20.
This is a huge set. This is like bigger than the guild ever has been, with all the built sets and all the set dressing, and you know, the TheFineBros are so talented, and just the idea that they've like taken their production to a whole new level, and it's just really cool. It's a great project, and I'm really excited for them that they're actually seeing it come to life.
I love the TheFineBros. I'm so proud of them. I've known them for a long time, and I'm just excited to be part of it. It's cool to see something like big on YouTube and so much time and money spent on something that's going on online.
They've always been really good at making stuff that's higher quality, I think. Like, their stuff isn't YouTube, it could go straight on TV. So I think this is the perfect, outlet for them to keep that going and make longer form stuff.
What they want to do is so ambitious. When I first got the email from them about it, I thought, how are you gonna do this? You crazy little worker bees. This is an insane amount of content that you want to accomplish.
This project was just, it's everything into one. It's like, oh, what can you do on the internet? Can you interact? Can you do a web series? Can you do weekly shows? Can you do Q&As? It's like, oh, anything you can do online, we're gonna do it in one show in a year, go!
I don't think anyone's done something this ambitious with both the magnitude of the show, with all the live stuff they're gonna do along the way and all the character, life stuff.
You can just watch the narrative show. You can just watch the music news show. You can't just watch all these things that we're creating for you. But I think that the fun and the excitement is that we all should be embracing and looking forward to how are we all going to create and be a part of the future of entertainment.
This will become a new way that if you start looking at content that is scripted on any medium, that you'll be thinking, well, what else is there? There are 36 episodes of the 6 to 9 minute web series. Then there is 42 weeks of a music news show that is real actual music news every week, hosted by the characters and characters. And there's also going to be various types of vlogs or question and answers so you can get to know the characters. So it's 150 plus videos that we're going to be making over the course of 12 months.
Just a little bit.
And I think that's gonna be an extra special element of this show, is that people get to watch the show and then interact with us on another level. And what other show is presenting things like that for an audience? MyMusic is an entire world that you're gonna get sucked into, and social media wise, it's on every platform. So you're gonna be able to interact with it on Facebook, on Twitter, on Google+, through live shows. There's gonna be so many opportunities for them to interact that it's gonna be stupid. It's gonna be so stupid how many opportunities they're gonna have to talk to us and be in our world. Stupid in a good way.
Any type of person that's wanting to come to YouTube to watch premium content can watch it in any way they want. They can watch it in a traditional way that they're used to on television, or they can get it in the more snack bite way that we've all learned to appreciate and love even on YouTube. But nobody's attempted that, maybe for good reason, but we're going for it. And we'll see how it's gonna, once these behind the scenes videos go up, we're gonna be past the point of knowing how it went. So we're gonna see.
Thank you so much. It was great. We got what we needed. Thank you so much.
That's a wrap. Thank you.